start potty training, let me save you from making the same mistakes that I did. Okay? Hey y'all, so many people tagged me in my video because today we celebrated our 1 month no pull-ups, and yes, now it's acting a fool. Okay, can you stop crying? Yeah. Okay. Say, be back. Say, hold on. Say, hold on. So yes, like I was saying, we are celebrating our 1 month no pull-ups. At 2 years old, my toddler is 2. I have been doing this potty training journey for a while now, but I really took it serious the last month, and I'm here to tell you some tricks and steps in which to get you there so you can get out them pull-ups too, okay? I want to go over is how I knew my child was ready. So I knew he was ready when he could really like tell me certain things, or he'd be like, uh-oh, potty, or uh-oh. Like he would just show little signs like he's aware of what's going on down there. Like he knows when he's peeing, he's aware of when he pees, he's aware of, and I'm like, you are aware of other things too, and just not even just about potty. It was like also showing signs of like being aware of other things. Like he knew when dinner was ready, or he knew when it was dinner time, or he knew when it was time to go pick his sister up. It's like, okay, so you are aware of what's going on around you. So I was like, okay, you're ready for potty training, because if you could tell me those things, you could get out them pull up. Second thing I want to go over is not to rush the process. I don't want you ever rushing to try to potty train your child. Yes, my son is 2, he'll be 3 in January, but I'm not saying you need to potty train your child now. It's people that's still waiting till like 4, people still potty training at 3. It's whatever your child is your pace, but I can honestly say it's not only your child, it's also you too. It's a discipline that you have in order to potty train them. You have to be aware and ready to potty train them and not just wait for them to do it themselves. You have to be able to be disciplined and make sure you, when they wake up in the morning, you're taking them to the potty. You make sure throughout the day you're asking, do they have to go to the bathroom? So potty training isn't a race. I want you to be able to take your time and really learn your child, but also know that if you have time, you have to have time too in order to be able to potty train them. It's not only on them. You have to be able to be okay and say, hey, I have this time throughout the day. I can tell them, hey, it's time for you to go to the bathroom. That's why I kind of started in the summertime. It was a little bit easier for me. So I would recommend you starting during breaks, like maybe Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, something where you can actually dedicate that time throughout the day asking, hey, do you have to potty? Wake up in the morning, potty. Yes, they're going to get up some mornings earlier than you. You have to get up and take them to the potty. But just don't rush it. Take your time. Your child will show the signs when it's time to start potty training. 3, you have to get your child comfortable with the potty. So off with the little pot, I'm gonna see if I can insert a picture where he can just sit while I'm sitting. So every time I will go potty, I would take him to go potty. So he will go sit down and potty, I will go sit down and potty. But then eventually over time, I am tired of cleaning Dookie out of that potty, and it just wasn't for me. So eventually I moved into this, the little seat on the toilet. And I realized now you have to go potty on your own. You don't have to just wait for mommy to go potty, because just because I have to potty, that don't mean you have to potty. So eventually he moved to his little Spider-Man seat on his chair on the pot, and he loved it. My thing is, when you give them something that they can actually look forward to or actually looking at, they'll most likely potty because it's depending on the character your child likes, or give them something they look forward to. Some people do a potty training chart. I really didn't do that because my son is obsessed with stickers, and he will put stickers on everything, and he just don't want to do stickers for one time. He will find the stickers and keep putting stickers on the chart. That wasn't going to work for me. A lot of people use books, and I'm just giving y'all the cold cut version of a single mama, okay? I'm a single mama of 2 kids, and I had to potty train on my own. I potty trained the first one, and this is my second one, and they're 10 years apart. So I didn't have the books. I don't have the little book. Somebody gave me the potty training bear with the potty thing. My son was playing it. My son ended up dipping the damn bear in the daggone potty. It was enough for me. So we didn't use books. It really was just discipline and knowing that my child knows how to communicate. Like, my son is very smart. Anybody that knows him, he's smart. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that you don't know what's going on. So we're going to talk through it. You have to potty? I ask. I look at the signs. Is he doing the potty training dance? Is he doing like, oh, I gotta pee? Like, but also thinking about it, like every 30 minutes to an hour, they probably need to go to the bathroom. As they get older, it's a little bit different, but really pay attention to that. So the next one is creating a routine. So I would say you need to create a routine. So in the mornings when you wake up, if they wake up before you, it's no, I'm just gonna lay back down. No, you need to get up and take them to the potty. They're gonna tell you they don't have to, but just go ahead and get them in the process of every time you wake up, you have to use the potty. At nap time, before nap time, you have to use the potty. Before dinner, you have to use the potty. After lunch, you have to use the potty. It's just like in the routine, program yourself to say, let's go to the potty. Let's go try the potty. Let's go sit down and see if this works. And even before you leave the house, that's one of the biggest things too, because that was the scariest part. I got the in-house potty training done. It was the outside the house potty training done that was scaring me, because you really don't know when they have to go. And it's like, what if you're not near a bathroom? So what I did do is try to get him to go to the potty before we went outside. And then what I would do is when we get to a store that I know is like within an hour, I will go first thing in that store, and we're going straight to the bathroom. He's like, no, I don't have to go. You're going to go, because I'm not going to get halfway through the shopping and then you have to use the bathroom. So we're not doing that. But I'd like to carry around, I'm going to show you a picture right here. This seat right here, you can get this from Walmart. It's very cheap. Keep it in my purse. Foldable, collapsible. Put it in your purse. Keep it moving. Keep your wipes and stuff like that in your bag. Promise you, the best thing ever. Okay, things that I want to go over. One thing that people don't really talk about, and do not buy the pull-ups. Yes, it's okay to start off with pull-ups, but I'm telling you right now, pull-ups will have you in the revolving cycle of continuing to potty train. They are so comfortable that the kids just pee in it just because. My son was straight to boxers. When I put him into boxers outside of pull-ups, I realized he wasn't peeing in his boxers as much as he was peeing in his pull-ups, because when he had the pull-ups on, he continued to pee. He continued to pee in the pull-ups. I'm like, bro, you've been in boxers. Why are you pulling in the pull-up? Because I would get lazy and didn't want to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of paying for pull-ups, because pull-ups are a little bit more expensive when they go through them as much as they do, and you don't get that many. Yeah. We ain't doing that. You really got to be disciplined. Set the time out. Buy them some training pants. Buy them some boxers. Just keep a big stack. He got like 25, 30 pairs of drawers. He gonna have it, because sometimes he messes up and we might go through 5 pennies a day because he might accidentally pee on himself. It's just life. It's no perfect, and then you're not gonna have a perfect kid, but you have to be able to be disciplined. But stay away from the pull-ups. Do you hear me? I'm telling you, they're going to let you backtrack. You're going to be in a revolving cycle of never getting out. In order to get out that loop, you got to get rid of the pull-ups. To keep nearby, I like to keep his extra pair of drawers. I have extra pair of drawers in my bag. I'll have some wipes in my bag and an extra pair of shorts. Sometimes his shirt, as a boy, if you're a boy mom, you understand, they pee up, they pee sideways, they pee down, they pee across. Sometimes I have to have an extra shirt because he might get pee all over his shirt and nowhere near his bottoms. Like, the math don't be mathing, but you know, it be mathing eventually. So I like to keep that. I like to keep wipes as well, so that way I'm able to wipe up any spills, any mess ups that he may have. Just be able to have it right there. And I also like to keep the collapsible potty in my purse. Those are the main things that I keep. In a bag sometimes, just in case I need to put his clothes in a bag. And people don't think about that. Keep a little teeny bag, a little grocery bag, roll it up, fold it up, do what you gotta do. Keep it in your bag so that way you can actually put his stuff or their stuff in the bag if they do tend to mess up when you're outside. How do I handle, the next question is, how do I handle mess ups? I do not go off on him completely. Like, no. Some days I do get a little mad and I'm like, boy, you knew better, and you did that on purpose, because I asked you, did you have to go potty, and you told me no. And you know when you have to go potty, so why are we doing that? So I would tell you, for real, to just pay attention to what they're doing. You do have to be a little bit more stern on them, because if you're like, it's okay, they'll keep saying, oh, okay, it's okay. No, say, that's not okay. You just heard, like, if they have, say, for instance, Spider-Man's in their drawer, you just heard Spider-Man. You just peed on Spider-Man. Spider-Man is sad. You can do that. You really have to just show them that this is a serious situation. This is nothing to play with. You cannot pee in my bed. You cannot pee on the couch. You cannot pee on the chair. You have to go to your potty, okay? Because sometimes even when they're doing bad mishaps, you have to be able to reward them on the other end. But you have to have a give and take. You can't just reward good behavior and not also when they mess up. But I'm not saying do completely go at them like that, because then they'll be scared to tell you when they have to use the bathroom, or they'll use the bathroom and be scared to tell you, and they'll just start taking the drawers off and do whatever. So you don't want that either. Get that there's sometimes is poop. Like, I'm gonna be real, my son is potty trained, but we still have mistakes, we still have accidents. Sometimes he has some bubbly stomach and he might fart and there might be some stuff in there, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes he be doing too much and getting too excited because there's so much going on, and he might be on his stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we do have things too. There is another material, another thing, I wouldn't say material, I would say that you should get for your house. There are these things called peel-aways, and I'm gonna put them right here. This company sent me these sheets. They come like 4 or 5 sheets. And what happens is, as they pee, it doesn't leak onto your bed. You can just pull the sheet back and it's another sheet on there. They're good for caregivers and for potty training moms. So I would recommend you to go get some peel-aways. Everything that I'm mentioning will be linked in the description below. So don't be afraid. Don't get worried. Honey, I got you, okay? Pee and poop training. Poop training and pee training. I feel like poop got down packed before pee did, because he wasn't understanding the difference between pee and wasn't recognizing the difference between the poop and the pee. So I had to kind of break it down for him. Like, you can't, the pooping, he didn't like it on his butt at all. So yes, we had some incidents where they were in the drawers. Yes, it's going to happen. So just be prepared for it. But you know, after a while, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. So he made sure, hey, mommy. And he will ask for his iPad because I don't like them straining. So sometimes he'll have a book if his iPad is dead. But I let him use iPad time or screen time while he's on the toilet. So that way he can actually concentrate and actually let it all out. But it also gives him his me time. Now for the peeing, you have to pay attention to more of the pee because they don't know when they have to pee or poop. It's kind of like they kind of get it confused. So you'll have to distinguish, like, hey, do you have to pee? Like sometimes I'll point towards the front or point towards the back so he knows which one I'm talking about. Potty training when you're a busy mom, you just have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. It is the hardest thing ever because you're doing so many things. You have to be able to just stay on them. You cannot lollygag. You cannot procrastinate. You cannot do your own thing. Trust me, it's hard for me too. And the hardest part I'm having right now is to get him off of the liquids at night when we're going to bed, because my kids are like me. We drink a lot of liquids. And at night, he is like, Mommy, can I have something to drink? Mommy, can I have some night-night milk? Or Mommy, he just wants something to drink throughout the night. And I know that's prone to having him pee. But baby, I'll be putting extra precautions on the bed just in case, because I don't want to wake up to pee on me. And I've had pee on my pillows. I have pee everywhere. And honey, the best thing to do is make sure they go, let them drink with their big drink before bed, and then wait until they're ready to go pee, and then it's time to shut it down. Okay? Night time, don't put the pull-ups on at nighttime. I did try to do the pull-ups at nighttime only, and all it did was help him pee more. So you got to cold turkey the pull-ups in general. And at nighttime, put the boxers on there, baby. Put a towel down if you don't feel safe with just the sheets. If you don't feel safe with the blanket, put some extra blankets down, put a towel down, make sure that you're aware, because they're going to roll around and they are going to pee sometimes. Sometimes they are going to pee, but you have to be aware of when they're doing it, because if you say, okay, what did I do different yesterday? Did I give him more to drink then, or give her more to drink then? Okay, baby, I need to back up, and we're not going to do that. And eventually over time, you tell them, hey, we don't drink at nighttime because we don't want to mess up mommy's bed, or we don't want to pee in our bed. We want to make sure that we keep our bed dry so that way we can sleep good, okay? And I just want to say the biggest things that I've learned through this potty training journey, it can be done, sis. It can be done. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I am cheering you on. I would love to hear y'all experience. I would love to hear my tips were, because I was looking online for people to give me tricks and tips, and I was asking people and nobody was giving me enough. This is my first time having a boy, so I was a little confused. Girl potty training is completely different. It is a little bit easier. I'm not gonna hold you, but I wanted to be able to come on here and tell y'all that it's hard, but it can be done. You stick to the discipline, cold turkey them pull-ups, baby. Cold turkey them pull-ups, put that money towards something else. Just really stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. If you stick to the plan, I guarantee you'll see the difference in the child, and they'll become more confident in pottying on their own, even in the stores. Like, my son be like, Mommy, I'm good, no potty. He tells me now, if I'm like, you got a potty? He be like, no, Mommy, no. Like, girl, you're doing too much. And it's like, but you used to do too much. You know what I'm saying? And to sum it all up, thank y'all so much for listening. And I want you to remember, if you're potty training, accidents don't mean you're failing. You both are learning, okay? Have patience with yourself and your child. Reward yourself through the process. And guess what? A year from today, you will be celebrating, or a month, not even a year. What am I saying? A month from today, you'll be celebrating your 1 month anniversary with no pull-ups. I'm so proud of you. You can start putting that money towards toys, because you know they want toys, okay? I'm so proud of you. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and follow. Go ahead and comment down below, because I'm about to start giving more mommy content. I'm like, you know what? I do a lot of other stuff, but you know, the girlies said they needed some tips and tricks when it was on my TikTok, so I said, why not make a YouTube video, period, Pookie? But I'll catch y'all later.